Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm just gonna wait just a minute because you know how Facebook is. It just takes a few seconds for it to actually start populating. So that way it'll give people a chance to be able to pop on and they're like, did I miss something? You didn't miss anything. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. I don't know about you, but we got through some bad weather and at least the sun is out this morning. Gina and I went and did one of our favorite things this morning. We played pickleball. It was a blast. All right, so now I may have to put my glasses on to see y'all. Hey, Rose, how's it going? Okay, so as you pop on here, hey, Tracy, I'll see you tomorrow in our Bible study. All right, so as you pop on here, please be sure and say, hey, tell me where you're tuning in from. A lot of you may see this after the fact, after I do the live, but I'm really excited about what I'm going to be sharing with you today because we are launching one of our, hey Connie, hey girl. All right, the glasses have got to come on. I want to be able to see you guys. So we are launching one of our brand new kits today, and it is because it's something that's very near and dear to me. And I want to tell you why, and I'm going to walk you through the process. The part at the end, stay with me, because the part at the end is going to make you so excited, and it'll be something that you're going to be able to do for your kiddos and your grandchildren. It's going to make you a really, I don't know, if you're like me, my kids, my grandchildren call me Nana. And so that way, if I know Nana's house is special or Nana's house has something that they love, that makes me love it that much more. So those of you that may not know, I am a cancer survivor. And so everything that I do as far as what I eat, what I put on my body, everything, that it is very important that it's as natural and as healthy as possible. And so I gave up this kind of soap years ago. I'm not saying I turned it around. I'm not saying, I don't want to say anything negative. But we all know that our skin is our largest organ. And so what we put on our skin is very, very important. And that's really going to start with the soaps that we use. So I gave this up years and years ago after my cancer diagnosis. And so I've been cancer-free now for 8 years. And so part of what I love doing is I love being able to make things. You know that. That's part of the reason why I developed a maker studio, because I love crafting. I love DIY. I love making things myself. And so I try to put a lot of things together that it makes it easier on you. As far as you don't have to go out and buy this or that. It's stuff that you can, one, use in your kitchen, or two, it's something that you're going to have in this kit. So, hey, Becky Joe. So I want to show you what all comes in it. This is brand new today. I don't want to frustrate you. I'm just going to tell you our diffuser kit that we introduced on Amy Howard at Home, my sister company, on Friday. It sold out within a couple of hours. And people were like, I thought she was just giving a sales pitch. This is not a sales pitch. It's like, this is something that I want you to know that people get excited about. And I try to price these in such a way that, one, they're great gifts, but it's also something, too, I want you to be able to do it for yourself. And it's fun for it to come in and for you to be able to turn around and remake this for yourself, make it for other people for gifts, and then the last thing that I'm going to show you that I want you to do for your children and your grandchildren. All right, so I want to show you what all comes in the kit. So I'm going to turn this around. As you pop on here, say, hey, tell me where you're tuning in from. And as I always like to do, if you will share the video with your good friends that you know love making things as well, your name goes in for a drawing. And I'm going to be doing a drawing on Friday and announcing the lucky winner of this soap making kit. So if you've never done homemade soaps before, if you've been to a farmer's market, you've probably seen people selling them. And they'll sell upwards from $9 to $12 a bar for one bar. But I want to show you some fun things that you can do, and it's going to be so satisfying. It goes quick, and it's something that you can truly use for yourself all the time. Well, hey, girl from Hawaii, I saw that. Where did we go in Hawaii?
Kona.
Kona. Oh, Gene and I went to Kona. It was a trip of a lifetime. It was so fab. All right, so as you pop on here, say, hey, let me turn this around. We need to get started so I can show you how to do this. So let me turn this around. All right, bear with me. I am my own cameraman. Okay. All right, so I want to go over with you. I have 2 of these here, but you're actually going to get 3 bags of soap. Part of the reason why I only have 2 here is because I am heating mine, and I'm going to walk you through and show you how to do it. But you're going to get a bag of goat milk soap, which is one of my faves. You're going to get a bag of shea butter soap, and then you're going to get a bag of transparent soap. And there's a reason for that too, because it's so fun with kiddos to have the transparent soap. You don't need anything else. You don't have to add lye. You don't have to add anything to it. This is it. This is your meltable soap base. So again, you're going to get goat milk soap base. You're going to get a shea butter base, and then you'll get your transparent base. All right, so now I'm going to set these aside. You get all 3 of those in the kit. You're also, guys, this is big. Like, this is really big because I don't know about y'all. When I go to Whole Foods and I buy my essential oils, they're very expensive. They're $10 to $12 a bottle. In this kit, you get beautiful 100% pure essential oils in this kit. I'm going to include in your kit a lavender essential oil, the clove essential oil, vanilla, and grapefruit. Now, there are other things that I can add to my soap. A lot of times when I am mixing my fragrances, I may come in, you'll see I've already been trying to get a little bit of orange zest off of my orange that I got at the farmer's market this weekend. And I can add that in with my soaps as well. And so being able to also mix the fragrances, and I'm going to show you as I make one of the soaps out of the shea butter. I love mixing grapefruit, vanilla with just a little bit of lavender. It's beautiful. So don't just use one of the essential oils that you get with this. It's nice. Think about perfume. Perfume is, you'll smell maybe notes of vanilla. You'll smell a little grapefruit. You'll smell a little clove. So mix them, and that can be basically by the amount of drops that you do. All right, so in the kit, you get 3 of the soap bases. You get 4 essential oils. Then I have it to where you're going to get, I love doing these from a decorative perspective. I wanted to include some dry flowers for you. So I've included jasmine, the lavender, and roses. So you get all of these in your kit as well. So you get 4 essential oils, 3 soap bases, 3 of these dried flowers. I'm also going to include a red, yellow, and blue colorant if you want to be able to have that, because our kiddos, I'm going to show you with my grandson as far as having something for them. I've also included some paper cups and some, these are mixing cups, as well as some wooden spoons and your mold. So we're going to go on and start with the mold. I just wanted to kind of go over with you what all came in the kit. It is a great, great deal. I mean, it is just the essential oils, if you bought them at the store, would be the cost of the kit. So it's great that you get everything included. So one thing I want to be able to show you is when I am making my soaps, I like having them kind of a cream color. Now, this is something that Jean knows. My bath time is, I call it my prayer tub. I get in my tub at night and I put on some great, really relaxing music. Sometimes it's instrumental. Sometimes it's just praise and worship music. And I love sitting in my tub. My soap is one of the things that I love. I love a candle burning. I love my music and my soap and my hot tea. So being able to have this, if you have your lavender on the top, it's perfectly okay for this to just to come apart in your bath. If you want to, you could sprinkle a little bit of it in your bath as well. But I like doing this cream color. The base itself is white. So you can use your imagination if you want to be able to create a little bit of color in it. The other thing you can do if you want to be able to add color, this is, let me just show you. This is a little bit of turmeric. So you can take, I don't know, do y'all have one of these? This is like, what is this called? A grater. I just come and this way and that way. I've got my turmeric on the other side, and I'll also do it a little bit. I did this earlier. I just did this a little bit, and I got some orange zest, because you can put the orange zest and the turmeric and mix it in your soap when you are heating it, and it will also act as a colorant. So there's so many different things that you can do that are all natural. That's really beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Jean, if you'll help me, I've got this over here on a hot plate. So when you get your soap, they're going to come in a container like this. You get 3 of these bags, and you'll notice that they're in smaller pieces. The reason for that is you don't have a really large block, so it's going to be easier for you to be able to melt them. Now, you can do one of 2 things. You can pop this in a cup and put it in the microwave, or like this, and it's going to melt down, or you can do it in a boiler pot. So you can just put your pan or your measuring cup or whatever and put it in a boiling pot. And within maybe 10 minutes, it's going to be melted down like this. So now I'm going to go on and pour this into my paper mixing cup. Guys, as you pop on here, just say hey. Tell me where you're tuning in from, and be sure and share this video, because when you do, your name goes in for a drawing, and we're going to be giving away one of these free soap kits. This is a great gift to give to yourself. Now, let me move this out of the way real quickly. Now, I'm working with my shea butter. I'm going to put just a little bit of yellow in this, and I want to be able to see. I'm going to use one of my wooden spoons that also comes in the kit. I want to take this in to just be a real pretty creamy color. So you see how very little I need to use. I'm going to go on and stir this up. I just want to get to that color. Just a little bit more. There's a particular color that I like, and that way it kind of goes into this really pretty cream. My jasmine, my lavender, everything shows up. Okay, I like that color now. Now, can you see that? So now, I'm going to go on, while it's melted, I need to go on and add my fragrance. So I'm going to show you one of them that I like. Now, all of these essential oils come in your kit. I love grapefruit. Now, if you're taking a shower in the morning, vanilla and grapefruit mixed together are fabulous. They wake you up. It's just like you get going for the day. If you want to have something that you can use at night when you're taking a bath and you want to just kind of be more restful and get ready for sleep, then your lavender and your vanilla with maybe just 1 drop of the grapefruit is the way to go. So let's go on. I'm going to add 6 drops of grapefruit. I wish you could smell this. Oh my gosh, doesn't that smell fab? I'm going to take, now that's going to be my primary fragrance. Now when we talk about notes, it's a lot like perfume. So if we think about adding the vanilla, I'm going to add 3 drops of vanilla because I want to smell it. Vanilla is one of the most comforting, calming scents. Now, again, these are all essential oils. These are 100% certified organic, pure essential oils. So I added just a little bit of that, and then I'm going to add 2 drops of lavender. All right. So now I'm going to blend these together. I've got my pretty cream color. Oh, guys, I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell this. It's so fab. And again, this is shea butter. So there's nothing in here that's going to aggravate your skin. This is very moisturizing, unlike a lot of the soaps, a lot of bar soaps that you'll see out there that can be very drying. And there's been, I don't want to just go really negative, but it's been part of the reason why, as being cancer-free now 8 years, that I am very careful about what it is that I put on my skin, especially with my soap. All right, so now I'm ready to pour this up. So So I'm gonna pull that out and I'm gonna go on and pour that in my mold. It's as simple as this. Again, if you're just now popping on, say hey, and be sure and share this video and tag some good friends that love to craft, because today we're making beautiful handmade soaps that we're going to be adding our flowers and our essential oils into. All right, so now what's going to happen, you're going to notice that I've got just a little bit of a bubble there. I want to pop him. There we go. You can microwave it, or again, you can melt it in your double boiler on your stove. So either is going to be fine. You do want to make sure at its hottest temperature point, you want to go in and add your essential oils and stir it up really well. So now I'm going to come back, because I put a little bit of the lavender in there. I'm going to come back with some of the lavender that I get in the kit, and I'm going to sprinkle some of it on the top. It's good to let it set up just a minute, and unfortunately when I do these lives, we're working quick because I want to walk you through several of these, but I'm just going to go on and put some on here and hope that it doesn't float into the bottom. So just a little bit of that. Don't overdo it. One, it makes for just a really pretty, look at that, a really pretty soap. It doesn't take much. You don't have to overdo it. The other thing is, let me see, of your new peony mold. I know, Gretchen, I had seen your comment. I told people, I was like, my diffuser, and it was so funny because my kids came over this weekend. I was like, did you smell the bathroom? Even Jean, we were like, it's just so nice to go in the bathroom and it smells good all the time and we don't have a candle burning. But yes, we sold out of those within hours. So, we just have a lot of wonderful, loyal customers. So if you love the idea of making these handmade soaps, you need to grab it. Grab a kit. All right, so that's just such a pretty understated, elegant soap. Look, so we did our cream. This is with our shea base. And now I want to show you, I'm going to turn this around. It'll take about 2 hours for this to set up. And I wouldn't try to rush the process by putting it in the fridge. Just allow it to be able to start to harden like that. One that I had done last week, here's one with just a little bit more of the lavender on it. This one I did with my jasmine. And you can play with it if you want to be able to come back and add some roses. You get all of them in your kit. You get the roses, the jasmine, and the lavender. But now let me show you something really fun. You can, if you want, because of the coloring that you get blue, red, and yellow. If you want to be able to swirl it, you want to be able to do some marbling. But I think it's fun, and this is something that I wanted to be able to show you. So I have different toys, cars. Now, this is going to be silly because y'all are like, Amy, you're kind of weird. But anyway, when I was younger, my mother took me to Fred Montese's grocery store. And on the very top shelf, I remember sitting in that grocery cart. And they had a transparent soap that had a toy in it. Somebody make a comment. Tell me I'm not crazy. Do y'all remember these? They had a toy in the soap. And my mother never had to beg me to take a bath again because she would buy this for me. And I would scrub myself with that soap because I wanted to get down to that toy. And so how fun would it be for you to be able to have one of your grandchildren? You can take some toys. This is actually out of the little food grocery thing. I remember. Do you remember them, Gretchen? So good. That makes me feel good. All right. So you can put it doesn't have to be anything. If you want to be able to put a little plastic toy in there like this, it's all about just getting down to it. And then, but I love being able to put a little plastic car in here. So the other thing is that I've got to play with. I have these little, they're called bean people. And they're little capsules like this that you could put some of them in your soap and then do the transparent soap on top. But because my grandson likes colors, and he's 2, so taking a bath sometimes can be maybe a little bit more of a push. I'm going to put this down here and I want you to see. So now I'm going to go on. I've got my transparent soap. like this. You're gonna get your shea butter, your goat's milk, and your transparent soap. I've had it cooking over here, and I'm gonna take it off my boiler. Could I have my chopstick? Just, you know, the other thing is too, and I thought, when if you want to even be able to use this transparent base for yourself, you can come back and you can add cucumber. You can put a little bit of cucumber juice in it. You can do a slice of cucumber in it. You can come back and add ginger and some lemon zest. It really, I mean, when you talk about starting to make beautiful handmade soaps with essential oils like in this kit, you're going to get addicted. And I won't use any other soap that's not a natural soap with essential oils anymore. All right, so now I've got that where I'm happy. It's nice and melted. And I'm going to pour just a little bit in here. And what I need to do is I want this to start to set up just a little bit. Because if I put this in the bottom, then what happens is the legs, and they're going to be sneaky. They're going to be like, I think I can get that out faster. And they're going to start digging at it. And the whole idea is we want them to take a bath. And so it's really good if you could let this set up for about 15 minutes. And then, because of the sake of time, I can't do that. But let it set up for about 15 minutes. And then set your toy, your plastic toy that you have in. And I'm going to go on. I want to be able to add just a little bit of color. My grandson, Neff, he can only really say B words really, really good. That's his favorite word. Like, so we'll say Bob the bird or blue. So blue is his favorite color. So I'm going to take my mixing cup and I'm going to take my transparent soap and I'm going to add just a little bit of Neff's favorite color, blue. Guys, as you pop on here, say hey. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And I want to make sure that you can share this video and tag some good friends, because that way your name can go in for a drawing. We're going to be giving these away. Your name will go in for a drawing, and then we'll announce the winner on Friday. So now I'm going to go on, and I want to mix this up just a little bit, because I shared with you blue is his favorite color. I'm going to put just a little bit more blue in. And normally when Neff is here and he takes a bath, it's usually at night. So it's very proven with small children that lavender does have a restful effect on them. So I'm going to go on in our kit, I'm going to take the lavender essential oil. And again, this is all organic essential oil. And I put in 5 drops. And then I'm going to stir this up. So now I've got my, oh, it smells divine. Oh, that's divine. So I've got my blue base, just a little bit. And if your grandson or granddaughter or child loves maybe purple or whatever, you've got all the primary colors that way you can mix up. So now I'm just going to come back and lay on top of this and fill that in. So now, part of the reason I want to make sure that if it starts to float up, I can just tap it, and that way I can add just a little bit more to it. So I'm going to take a little bit more. And again, if you're just now popping on and you missed the beginning, you can microwave the goat's milk or the shea butter or the transparent soap, or you can put it on a double boiler. All right, so now I think, you know, there's a part of me that I could be creative and I could do a little bit of coloring in here, but I think I'm just going to go on and stay with my blue. Go on and add some more lavender. And as it starts to set up, it's kind of part of the reason why I needed to make sure I did my base first, let it kind of set up, and now I can come in and cover up the car entirely. Perfect. Yes, now he is encapsulated. So I would allow this to cool down, give it about an hour, and then that way it's going to become hard and it will become like a bar, and you just pop it out. And if you want to be able to make it as a gift for someone, you could put it in a cute little clear bag with a little note. This is such an inexpensive, kind, loving thing to be able to give to someone. And who knows, it may start a little side hobby for you. All right, so I want to turn this around. Isn't that fun? You know, I love that my kitchen smells so good. And now when Neff comes over, and when it's time to go take a bath, it's like I want Nana to be known that she has the surprise soap. And who knows, maybe you've got somebody else. Just think of all of the creative ideas that we can do with that. But the part that I love is the fact that you're going to be able to use your essential oil. You're going to be able to use all your dried roses, your dried jasmine, your dried lavender. You're going to be able to have your shea butter, your goat's milk soap, and your transparent soap. This is such a great buy. They're going to sell out. Don't be mad at me if you go back on and go, Amy, why don't you have them? We have a lot, but we just sell them out. So it is so fun. It will be something that you're going to get that package and you're going to go, this is one of the easiest, most fun projects I've ever done, and it's incredibly satisfying. It's a gift that you can give to yourself, but also that you can do for others. As makers, that's what it's all about, isn't it? We love the creative aspect. And then to be able to give it to someone and watch their face and watch their expression and say, I love that. That is so nice. Thank you. So if you know somebody that's a crafter, you can get them the kit. So it's going to come in a beautiful box with a beautiful sticker. It's a great buy, and it has so many things in it that you'll be able to create with. So I hope y'all's week is off to a great start. I hope that it's a wonderful Monday, and I hope that you enjoy the fact that you can make something that you will love and that you'll love to give to your friends and family as well. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a great day.